The selfing way is actually, if you look at it, it's a push. And when you're being led, it's like being pulled. Instead of you pushing, it's more like being pulled. And you can begin to put your eye on that. And if you catch it early, you'll be able to see that it's different. You'll be able to feel, not see, but you'll be able to feel the difference, because the pulling is very subtle. The willingness to be the pull. If there we go. Now I got it. When I start with a new project, which will come from where? It comes from the head. I say it's an idea, but when I say that, I mean it's my idea, which I don't have any ideas. There's no Fred. But what I do notice is that wherever that thought came from, as I begin to implement it, it goes easily or it doesn't. If it goes easily, it's because I'm in alignment. I'm doing what I cannot not do. And if I'm pushing and it seems like, well, you just give up. No, I'm not, I don't give up to anything much, but I do surrender I will surrender in a heartbeat. I used to, in AA, they had a lot of just reporting, but in the AA that I was in, there was a lot of ego around. And when I would say, surrender is the way, it would raise hackles throughout the room, because these are a bunch of people who pushed all their lives. And and I used to say that I maintain a sense of pre-surrender, which is the willingness to surrender, which is the willingness to tell myself the truth, which is the willingness to see the truth, which is the willingness to notice that this is going easily, or it's going or it's actually just slogging through every step, push, 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 and it's not working. Even the group clearing sessions, when we first talked about doing those, and we started talking about redoing the way the teaching was presented in a way so it could reach more people. We started out, some of us started out, Ian and I, and I can't remember who else was with us, but Ian and I started out, and Betsy, we started out with this like a year before we got around to doing anything. We started out and it went terribly. It just was awful. And there was, it just didn't go the way it should. And so I bowed out and said, no, I'll just, thank you very much, but I'm going to go back. I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. This trying to change it is not worth it. And then I went through another year of suffering from the way that I was doing things. In other words, very hard on the body. And Ian again approached me with the idea. And this time, I don't want to go into, but this time there'd been a lot of introspection on his part and mine. And we met in a completely different space about exactly the same thing, but it was a year between them. And it hadn't been easy, but it has been